hey, yes, I'm wearing the same clothes. Don't judge me. Actually, you can because I'm pretty much judging myself pretty harshly because it's gross. Um, my clothes are on that chair. Well, that's my dog. The chair's right there. Right next to all the other shit. But yeah. And I just been sick. And today's been super stressful. And yes, it's disgusting. I know. Don't judge me. But yeah, today I didn't really do anything because I had to wake up early because my dad and mom called me at the same time. But I like my dad more, so I answered his phone call. But yeah, he called me. He was like, "Hey, I have to go to the hospital. Can you take care of the dogs?" I'm like, um, okay, like that's not something you say like when someone first wakes up. Like you can't just be like, "I'm going to the hospital." I'm like, shit, like, and I don't handle stuff like that well. Like I don't cry or anything. I don't I don't cry is my main problem. Like I never cry. Like I'm an emotionalist asshole. Not really, but I just hold everything in. So I'm a that's not good for you, but yeah. Um anyway, and first off, the only reason it's bad, like really bad, he has to go to the hospital, is because my junior year of high school, which is graduated in 11, so like late 2009 and 2000, like in early 2010, like somewhere in there. I don't know. I'm not good with dates and time and all that, but somewhere around there, he was really really bad. Like he was always really bad with his liver because he had hepatitis C. Um, yeah, I think he got it when he was like in the army and stuff, or in his younger days, because he has some crazy stories. But yeah. So yeah, so his liver's like destroyed. So we had liver transplant, and after the liver transplant was done, which took like forever, um, the doctor was like, if we knew his liver was that bad, we wouldn't have done it because they would touch. You know how like when you overchew gum for like ever because you cannot spit it out anywhere, and it gets like all soggy and like lumpy and like you touch it and it just like falls apart and it's like all dusty and weird. That's basically how his liver was. It was it was just like falling apart. You would touch it and it'd just be like fall apart. So yeah, I'm surprised his liver was standing and like staying in place. But that's how his liver was. And then after that, like he almost died like 3 times. Um, so after that, he was doing okay. And then I guess like a vein or something got like shifted weird, so it was like pinched. And yeah, so he almost died from that. And then just like all this stuff kept happening, and he almost died. So he almost died like 3 times, like so it was crazy. But that's when we only had Smokey, the fluffy gray dog. And when he was like in the therapy place, like, cause they had to go to like physical therapy and everything after that, cause he weighed less than I did, and I was really skinny at that time. So yeah, I weighed like 100 pounds. No, I weighed a little bit more than that, like 115. So, and he weighed like 95, and he's like 6 something, like 6 foot something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. So he was really underweight, and yeah. So he got better. He went to like therapy, and they said we could bring his dog out because at the time we only had Smokey. So we brought Smokey. She saw him, walked right past him. She was so mad at him because she hasn't seen him in like a month and a half because he was in the hospital that long. and it was more than that. It was a couple months. Um, yeah. So now they're best friends again. But yeah. So now, like, she's been like whining and running around looking for him. Like, she won't come inside if I take her outside. I have to like force her back inside and all that. And then Molly, she's the most recent thing well, besides Swazo, but he died. So Molly's the most recent animal we have, and she knew something was wrong. Like every time, like I'd come over here to get her food this morning, and she like bum rushed past and went straight to Dad. And she didn't jump on him like she usually does. She just went over and sniffed his face and let him hug on her and everything. Just cute. And she did it to my mom too. She like jumped up on her and like put her hands like right here and let my mom hug her, even though my mom hates hugging her because she smells. But I give her a bath like all the time, and I clean her ears all the time. She just smells weird. Um, whatever. I have to buy new shampoo. But yeah. So that's that. But yeah. They called and said his test results were kind of high, which means his liver might be rejecting. But I think it's just because he's stubborn and forgets or doesn't like taking his medicine that he needs to take, so that doesn't happen. So hopefully there's nothing serious going on, and this is just like his body saying, "Hey, I need this medicine," and this will just like scare him into be like, "Hey, I need to take this or I'm gonna die," sort of thing. Like nothing serious, just something to be like, "Hey, you need to get in shape." Like yeah, you need to get yourself in shape and take your medicine and do all the things the doctor tells you to. So hopefully that's all it is. But I think they're gonna overmit him like overnight or a couple days or something because they were um they were doing stuff and they have him in a room. So that's all I know so far. But yeah, so I'm home alone with like no food and two dogs that like whine constantly. Yeah, and I can't have the sliding door open because I don't want them to fight, you know? Especially because there's food and water on both sides. Well, the food giant thing's on Smokey's side. Because this is the only kitchen that works. So, yeah. But I don't want them to be fights over food or water. So, I don't know what side I'm going to sleep on it today or tonight. Um, I might just sleep on the couch here. I don't know. But that was my day. Not fun at all. Pretty stressful and kind of scary. So yeah, if you can send good thoughts my dad's way and family's way and all that. Um, appreciated it. I was oh my gosh, I would appreciate it. And yeah, um, I don't, all my links are in the description. You can subscribe if you like. That's all I'm gonna say right now. So thanks for watching, and I love you guys. Peace.